Hey, so every single time, a high profile case hits the news, a new wave of DUI checkpoints gets announced. The state cracks down on drug offenses, legislative changes go into effect, and suddenly my inbox is full of criminal defense attorneys saying, I need cases right now. Can you run something? And look, I get it, but here's the thing nobody in this industry wants to hear. That is not how legal marketing works. So today, I'm going to walk you through exactly how to prepare your firm's marketing before the next surge in demand. So you're not scrambling, you're not overpaying, and you're actually positioned to sign the cases you want when they show up. Stick around because what I'm about to share could save you tens of thousands of dollars in wasted ad spend. All right, let's set the scene. Think about what happened the last time your local news ran a story about a police crackdown. Maybe it was a DUI blitz over a holiday weekend. Maybe it was a string of drug busts or new sentencing guidelines that just took effect. What happens next? Every criminal defense attorney in town, and a few from out of town, suddenly wants to be visible. They're calling agencies, Googling how to get more clients fast, maybe boosting a random Facebook post and hoping for the best. And I'm not just talking about solo practitioners. I see established firms with 10 attorneys doing the same dang thing. Something changes in the market and they react like it's the first time it's ever happened. Here's the reality. Legal marketing does not respond well to desperation. Let me say that again, because it matters. Legal marketing does not respond well to desperation. Now, when a surge happens, a holiday weekend, a legislative shift, a local news cycle, yes, some of those cases come through word of mouth and referrals. The phone rings a bit more just because more people need a defense attorney at that moment. But once that initial burst slows down and you realize there's an opportunity to capture more of that demand, that's when attorneys start reaching out and saying, turn it on, let's go. And by then, you're competing with every other firm that had the exact same idea at the exact same time. Not to mention the out-of-market firms buying ads in your zip code, or the new solo practitioner who just hung a shingle and is willing to undercut everyone on price. The competitive landscape gets brutal overnight. So let's talk about why this flip-the-switch approach actually fails. Most attorneys dramatically underestimate what's required to make digital marketing actually produce signed cases. It's not just running an ad. It's the strategy behind the ad. It's the landing page that ad sends someone to. It's whether your Google business profile is optimized with reviews and recent activity. It's whether your website actually converts or whether it looks like it was built in 2014 and never touched again. It's the data your ad platforms need to learn who your ideal client is. It's call tracking. It's intake follow-up systems. It's retargeting. It's trust. You can't build all of that overnight. Now, can you throw money at Google ads tomorrow? Absolutely. Google will happily take your money. Facebook will take your money too. Every platform will take your money, but you're going to pay a premium for it. And the results? They're going to be unpredictable at best and a complete waste at worst. Because here's what's happening on the back end. Those ad platforms need time to learn. They need data to optimize. They need conversion history to understand which clicks actually turn into consultations and which ones bounce in 3 seconds. When you launch from zero in a panic, you're essentially paying full price to train an algorithm that your competitors already trained months ago. You're starting a race in last place and wondering why you're not winning. Now, this is the part that most criminal defense attorneys don't want to hear. But it's probably the most important thing I'll say in this entire video. Crackdowns, holiday weekends, legislative changes, none of those things create demand for your services. They expose which firms were already positioned to capture it. The firms that dominate during a DUI checkpoint weekend are the ones who already rank on Google for DUI attorney near me. They already have a Google business profile loaded with 5-star reviews. They already have ads running that are optimized and efficient. They already have intake systems that respond in minutes, not hours. They didn't start marketing when the checkpoints were announced. They started months ago. Some of them started years ago. And that's why their phones ring off the hook while other attorneys are still trying to figure out their Facebook login. There's a real timeline to effective legal marketing. And the truth is always in the timing. The best time to have started building your marketing system, honestly, it was 6 months ago. The second best time, yesterday. The third best time, right now, today, before the next surge, not during it. Because waiting until your phone slows down or until the next big news cycle hits, that's literally the most expensive, least effective moment to start. Let me paint you a picture of what a well-prepared criminal defense firm looks like from a marketing standpoint. Because the difference between firms that thrive and firms that scramble isn't talent or even budget, it's systems. Prepared firms have SEO working for them year-round, not seasonal, not we'll get to it later, consistently. Their website is climbing the rankings every single month, building authority, earning trust from Google. Their Google business profile is dialed in, optimized categories, consistent posting, fresh photos, and most importantly, a steady stream of authentic client reviews that build credibility with every potential client who reads them. They have ad campaigns that have been tested and refined. Maybe those campaigns are paused during slow periods, but they're not built from scratch in a panic. The creative has been tested. The targeting has been refined. The landing pages have been split tested. When demand surges, they don't build, they scale. They have a call tracking in place so they know exactly which marketing channel is generating which calls. They have automated follow-up sequences, text, email, even AI chat, so that no lead sits unanswered for more than a few minutes. When opportunity knocks, those firms don't scramble to answer the door. They've been standing there with the door already open. That's the difference. Campaigns that are ready to deploy versus campaigns that are built in crisis mode. Let me give you the simplest way to think about this. Reactive attorneys ask, something just happened, can we launch something right now? Ready attorneys ask, demand just spiked, can we turn it up? You see the difference? One is starting from zero. The other is adjusting a dial. Ready firms already have seasonal campaigns built. DUI campaigns for holiday weekends, drug offense campaigns timed to enforcement patterns, domestic violence defense messaging ready for the periods when those cases spike. They have retargeting running consistently, so people who visited their website last month are still seeing their firm's name this month. They have flexible budgets they can increase or decrease based on demand signals. Everything is pre-built, pre-tested, and preloaded. When the moment comes, it's not build it, it's let's go. And here's a financial reality that might shift your thinking. Last-minute marketing costs significantly more. When you wait until everyone else is also trying to advertise, ad costs go up. Competition for keywords like criminal defense attorney or DUI lawyer near me skyrockets. Your cost per click doubles or triples. Your efficiency drops, and your results become a coin flip. When you prepare early, your costs are lower because the platform already trusts your account. Your performance is better because you have historical data, and your ROI improves because the system is already optimized. You're going to pay one way or another, either through consistent investment over time or through a panic premium when you need it most. The math almost always favors preparation. All right, here's the uncomfortable truth I share with every attorney I work with. What we've been talking about today isn't a marketing problem. It's a business discipline problem. Marketing is not an emergency lever you pull when things slow down. It's a system you invest in, maintain, and optimize, like any other critical part of your practice. You wouldn't wait until you're in the middle of a trial to start researching case law. You prepare months in advance. You build your strategy. You have your evidence organized and your arguments rehearsed. Your marketing deserves the exact same level of preparation. The law firms that treat marketing as an ongoing investment, not an emergency expense, are the ones that ride out slow seasons comfortably. They capitalize when demand surges, and they never live in that anxious, I need cases right now mode that burns through cash and keeps you up at night. Cases are always going to surge. DUI checkpoints will happen. Legislative changes will come. New enforcement priorities will shift the landscape. The only question is, will your firm be ready to capture that demand, or will it be left trying to build something while the opportunity passes you by. So if you're a criminal defense attorney watching this and you know deep down that you've been operating reactively instead of proactively with your marketing, this is your moment. If you want help building a marketing system that's ready before the next demand surge, before the next holiday weekend, before the next legislative shift, so your firm is positioned to capture cases, not chase them, head over to legaltamer.com and book a strategy call with our team. We'll audit your current online presence, identify the gaps, and show you exactly how the Legal Tamer growth engine can turn your firm into a client-generating machine that runs whether you're in court, on vacation, or asleep. The link is in the description. Thanks for watching. If you want honest, no-fluff marketing advice built specifically for criminal defense attorneys, subscribe. I'm not here to sell you panic. I'm here to help you build something that actually works. I'll see you in the next one.